coach. Obviously, a tough loss after what was a hard-fought game. Can you just give us some thoughts and feelings on the boys' performance tonight?
I think it hurts. Everybody knows this, and it should. But proud of the group. After back-to-back, we played less than 48 hours ago. Then we traveled a little bit time to prepare mentally, physically, and we played good game against good team, and we had it's just in the end obviously the way to lose like that hurts, and that's it.
Coach, I guess if there was a play that cost you, it was the turnover with the ball out of bounds. How did you see that unfold? Was that good defence from them? Did you miss something? How did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you have to take responsibility from that. We couldn't inbound the ball, and they play good defense, obviously, and that's it. It was costly turnover. Then we couldn't make a sub, also, even if they made a sub, and then the plan was not to switch. We switched, and Price made us pay, and but that's one situation. Flynn Cameron hit 2 big threes down the stretch also, but obviously it hurts. Bad way to lose the game, but we played against a really good basketball team, and one time when we were down 10 points, we found the extra energy to come back, and we had it. But this is basketball, and it's tonight was 45 minutes, and we couldn't take it.
Brock, give us a feel for what it's like in the dressing room, because the guys must be pretty gutted right after all that effort.
Yeah, it definitely hurt, especially just because we had some guys. We had Max go down, and Sam finished the game in a lot of pain, and it just hurts to do all of that and not come out with the win. And now we gotta move forward and figure out where those guys are gonna be at in the future. So yeah, it hurts, but like having guys come out hurt and not getting that big win, it definitely was a little low. But we keep building. We take a little bit of confidence. We're kind of proud of how we fought this game and last game. But yeah, we just gotta move on to the next one, figure out how to get it done.
Is it kind of one of those mixed emotions type games? Because it's probably one of the better performances that the team's put in, but you just weren't quite able to eke out the win. Is it? Do you somehow, in the cold light of day, take something from that?
Yeah, you got to take something from it. I mean, we had just a lot of guys stepped up and just made big plays, timely plays, and it was just like, it just felt like one that would have been a great, just all around team win, team effort for sure. So we take that we can compete with some really good teams, and then it's just fixing little things and coming out with wins.
Coach, how bad are those injuries to Max and to Sam?
I think Sam might be pretty bad. We will see.
What did he do?
Something with his wrist. We don't know no more. They're gonna have to do the exams, and we know more, but it didn't look good. And he was trying to finish the game like Brock said. Gave everything and played with the pain. And with Max, a little bit more optimistic. We will see. But yeah, that's
his ankle or?
Something with the knee.
Knee.
So we'll see. Now we was busy schedule. We were on the road, and now we got 2 days off, and we keep fighting. keep next week we'll see whoever we got. We keep fighting, and the next man needs to step up. Like today, Ruben had great game again, gave us really good minutes, and also last time we fought against Southeast second half, and we didn't get the prizes, and it feels bad, like I said, but we keep fighting, and next week we regroup, we work, and we keep fighting.
You're clearly disappointed, but how important is it to kind of pick yourselves back up? Because there's still 6 games to go. Tasmania's got their own problems. I think they've lost 3 guys to injury themselves. How important to pick yourselves back up and I guess take the positives from tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously proud of the group. This is basketball, and you don't always get the prize, maybe what you deserve. But beginning of the year, I think in Southeast when we were down 24, I think we would have lost that game 40. But these guys, they have been growing as a group, and they kept fighting, believing, and doing things together. And we had a chance that game. We came, but we were down 5 in the end, 5 minutes to go. And also today, after tough travel, tough schedule, we came out and we were able to perform like this. So you need to be proud of the group and the improvements what we have done throughout the year. But yeah, it obviously hurts. But we, like you said, we need to regroup, have a goldfish memory next week. This is behind. We can't change anything yet anymore. We learn and we move forward, and we keep fighting.
Ben, a couple of questions from you.
Just a few from me, boys. Obviously, this is a tough loss to swallow, but just a positive, I guess, down 10 with 3 minutes left. Cop, are you really proud of the resilience the boys showed to fight back into the game and force overtime?
No, 100%. And like I said, as a group, we kept believing. We were making big plays down the stretch, and then at the same time, we found a way to go to the overtime, and then they made big plays. Like I said, Flinkhammer hit 2 big threes in the end, one from the corner, one for 45, and like I said, that's basketball, and they were just this much better tonight. But like I said, there is no reason to put the head down, and we need to learn, take this frustration, and use it as a power the rest of the season.
Obviously, we've touched on the inbounds play that didn't go your way, but was the game plan always to switch that on-ball screen with Bryce onto Sam at the end there?
No, it wasn't, but that's was the plan, to play our show defense with Price with Sam. We didn't want to switch it, and but it happened in basketball. The guys made decision, and then Price got to his spot, what he has been doing all year. We talk about the left hand step back, and game was right there. So, but it did, these things. If he inbound the ball and I take the responsibility, it's we win the game.
Izaiah, you've been really good when your name's been called upon this season. I think you've been an absolute rock when the balls come your way. Is it hard to stay ready though when sometimes the balls don't come your way?
A little. I guess you could say in the beginning, like earlier in the year, that it would mess with me mentally or like with my rhythm. But I mean, it's like, I just really blocked out, all the noise and just, believe in, the reps and the work that I've put in. And, as a basketball player, like, you live for those moments at the end. I want to be a guy that my coach and my team can trust at the end of the game. I want them to have confidence in me. So, I just go out there and I try to stay ready, really. First half, second half, I just want to be dependable whenever the time is needed. So, yeah.
And just lastly for me, boys, the last 2 games have been against the top 2 teams in the competition. They've come a very close. Obviously, Wednesday night was close against Southeast Melbourne as well. Obviously, what's happened tonight. If you do make the set switch, it's a very likely outcome of what's happening over in Tasmania. Are you very confident you can maybe cause some upsets and play in tournaments and maybe deeper in the playoffs, considering what you've been producing?
Well, I mean, first of all, we have our own problems right now with Sam and Max. Let's hope both of those guys are nothing too serious, and obviously that's gonna be big topic if Sam is out, for example. What, I don't know. It's been giving so much to us, so but like I said, then the other guys need to step up, and we keep fighting. But we will know better next week when we get all the results. But like I said earlier, we keep fighting. I think we are pretty close to get to the Ignite Cup final, which is something really great result to play final and have a chance to win something this year. But yeah, we see who is available and what is the situation with Max and Sam and everybody else.
Yeah, we don't really, we're not really worried about what other teams are doing. It's like we're still the ones down. We're still the ones in seventh, so we just gotta take care of our own business. Can't really watch, and depend on other people to do or not do something. So, yeah, we just gotta take care of our own.
Hey,
Thanks, boys.
Cop, you just mentioned other players there as well as Max Darling, who had a great game today, and obviously Menenga. Gordon Lopez, is he okay with that knee? One of the boys was lying on his knee for the 36ers early in the game.
Yeah, it didn't. Also, there was something with Karim's knee, and he had eyes on it after the game. And like I said, we will know better when we get the results, and let's hope everybody are fine, nothing too serious. But yeah, it is what it is. It's part of the sports. But we need to hope nothing too serious, and everybody are ready to go and fight with us rest of the year.
And Menenga's hand, when did that happen? Was it in overtime or before?
No, it was the play, alley-oop play, when Cheatham went underneath him and then fall down, and they gave unsportsmanlike foul like it should be, but really dangerous play, and that's where he hurt his wrist.
And just lastly, a lot of positives tonight, and Mark Jackson Cartwright, he was sensational, I thought, especially in that fourth term with making a 7-0 run in 93-93 and then overtime. How good was he and how impressed were you?
No, really impressed the way we fought when we were down 10 and found a way to come back and take the game to the overtime, and big, and like I said, really proud of this group, how they've been sticking together through the ups and downs throughout the year. We had really great games, really good games, then we had really some bad ones, kinda, and the consistency is something we are looking at more as a group. But it's everything start being there, playing together, effort, competing, and like I said, it's the result. What we did in Southeast for me was the great example from the growth of this group, mentally, and beginning of the year, or sometimes we would have just folded, but we didn't. We kept fighting, and we almost came back. And same today.
Great, thanks guys.
Thanks.